MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Gregory Polanco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Outside, 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's Starling Marte, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Velasquez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. On the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. If they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Elias Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, runner back safely. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center field double. Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Polanco, still going back. Gone! Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's 0 for 4. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 5. Missed with a slider.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Williams.
High pop-up. Moran waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Moran has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 1-0 the count. Popped high in the air. Bell camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in, number 4. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Alfaro at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jordy Mercer now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one right down Main Street. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Polanco on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in for his second at bat, Rhys Hoskins hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and one. The 2-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Santana. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. First time up, he went down looking. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a slider taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. So coming to the plate, Joe Pennick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Francisco, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. and he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Odubel Herrera sent packing to start out the bottom of the first.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Carlos Santana now. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Belt goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 4 moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He stays alive, still 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Set and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. The tag, and he is out. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Austin Jackson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. This one's down to third. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. Settling in now, number 4. He'll take his first hacks here. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. Started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off back.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 4-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
into the second deck and gone.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Delfranco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. We are set
for Boston. Center fielder Andrew Benintendi.
And the pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gap. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And that misses low and away, ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Herrera. On at first, nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Popped him up. Moreland has a play. One away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time from the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with one down. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Count remains at 0-2. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Up around the face. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. One ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Two out with a man at first. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a high pop-up. Sale calls for it, and the inning is over. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Full count, 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. No balls and one strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Standing in, Aaron Altair. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Bullet back up the middle. Benintendi patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Brock Holt, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. In now, Sandy Leon. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Sandy Leon is out number 2 here in the third inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. So striding in, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Odubel Herrera, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
So 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Here's J.D. Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, in the inning. So now Carlos Santana, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
First baseman, Carlos.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Bogarts gonna have to hurry, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Maikel Franco, a base hit in his first trip. One and one.
That pitch is out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. Moreland gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1, and he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. In now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And there's 1 down now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. So digging in now, number 4. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Pitch on the way. sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's got another one. 13 strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 41.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2-1 now to Mookie. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1 and 2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the... Ready once again, Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hernandez.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. But he will not risk trying to advance here. Tough decision to make, but there's one away now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the... Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
First baseman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. So 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. First offering on its way. Swings through the slider there. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lays off 1-0. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Blake Swihart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hector Neris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now batting, number 4. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready for another.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the pitcher number 40, Fred Sayers.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do things.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Matt Barnes comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Digging in to try it again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Full count still.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Holt has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 0-1 the count. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Long throw to the plate, and he will be safe, and this ball game is over. And the winning run is across to score. MLB brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 4 into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Called strike over the outside corner. Herrera sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next for Seattle, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Nelson.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy.
First baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Herrera moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Gene Segura. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira on the move, and that retires the side. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now. Aaron Altair will be next. Chopped weakly to the left. To Gordon for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Aaron Altair. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's safe.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count remains full. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Batting 7, catcher.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Digging in now, Ben Gamble.
Batting 8, center fielder number 16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The pitcher, James Paxton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he is out on the tag. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Pivetta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
In the dirt here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gamble giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that misses 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This is skied into short left center. Hoskins moving to his left. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2 fouled off. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On to first to complete the double play. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ground ball left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Hoskins. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Altair.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. One and two now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Altair is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Nick Pivetta. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the next to hit will be the pitcher, James Paxton, was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 4 is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
2 balls and a strike now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hoskins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in to try it again. Number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into center field. Gamble has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Chopper to short. There's Segura. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's wide, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a walk in his last trip. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Gene Segura standing in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Counts 21.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Cesar Hernandez.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 Nicasio comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
1 Nicasio.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point.
Aaron Altair.
First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 58. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Healy is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Next for Seattle, Juan Nicasio, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's D. Gordon now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it, and the inning is over. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
First baseman, number 41.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gamble is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes some swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Cesar Hernandez. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Altair moves over. 1 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Luis Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. It's a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with me.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hernandez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew now.
For the Phillies, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. And that's out number one. Digging in and looking for more, number four. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
1-2 now.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Healy scoops it up. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the ready once again, Ben Gamble. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, James Pazos. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Oh, and in a tie ball game, you can see tempers getting in. Denard Span will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Denard Span.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins moving to his left. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Span runs. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
At the count 0-2.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Jason Bradford takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Here's Carlos Santana now. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Carlos Santana. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on deck. For the Mariners, no runs but only 2 hits. 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game septic trains for the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra ski buses are available directly outside the stadium.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are ready
for Philadelphia. Center fielder. Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. On to first, a double play. So now Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Rhys Hoskins becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Herrera's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Runner breaks for third. Herrera stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Franco.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aaron Altair.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Full count. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And there's out number 2. Now batting, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Franco.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Franco, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and at the plate, Nick Williams. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The right fielder, number 5.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Standing in, number 4. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he fouls this one off. Nola leads off first with one away. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the changeup is way low that time.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in to try. It again, Rhys Hoskins. We begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. Alfaro over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball stays outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Around first, digging for 2.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bounce it to the left side. And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In there, and it's 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 4 has a play. 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now. First time up, he went down looking.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 4 is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Oh, less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. Time. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So now Carlos Santana.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball there. That time. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Third baseman, Michael Bronco.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And there's Ball 2 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, and they get them both. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Way out in front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Cesar Hernandez becomes the first out of the inning. Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at a called strike. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another shot now, Nick Williams. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hoskins is under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
He'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Odubel Herrera becomes out number 2 this inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he's going to add to the total. 14. Digging in once again, Aaron Nola. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Number 9 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top. For the 8th, Zach Curtis been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Curtis, a left-handed pitcher on the shorter side at 5'9" tall. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
1-1 the count. And he takes a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Ground ball right side. Santana's got it. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Aaron Altair.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. At the plate, number 4, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez gloves it. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI. The go-ahead. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
Sliced hard on the ground. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. No hits to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat of these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off for ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Splitter, 2-2. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.